In Washington state, a Tacoma grandmother's home recovering after she broke her leg while hiking alone near Mount Rainier. Thankfully, she was rescued to safety by a group of teenagers, one being a military airman. Drew Mickelson has more on the men she calls her angels.
It takes a hike, but you'll have a hard time finding a better view of Mount Rainier than High Rock Lookout.
Once a year, I try to go up there and bring some flowers to my mother.
The ashes of Ursula Bannister's mother, Hilda, are at the lookout, and Ursula made a solo trek up last month. Shortly after she took this picture,
I stepped in the hole with this foot and I fell down.
she broke her leg in 3 places.
This one has 2 big screws in it, and this one has 9 screws and a plate.
As tragic and traumatic as the hike was,
It seemed like a miracle. It was like angels had descended from the sky.
shortly after she fell, strangers rallied to help, setting her leg, calling 911.
When they informed me that it was going to be at least 4 or 5 hours out, before they even got to the spot, not including the hike up, I was like, well, if I could carry her down, then it'd be a lot quicker for her and get her out of a little bit of pain. So,
U.S. Air Force Airman First Class Troy May had been at the lookout with his fiancée and a buddy. He ended up putting Ursula on his back, carrying her 1.5 miles down to the parking lot where they drove her to the hospital. His actions were worthy of an Air Force Achievement Medal.
there's many people that could have done it, but it just happened to be in the right time to do it that day.
They tried to keep me engaged so they wouldn't have to listen to me scream.
Ursula thinks her angels, her heroes, prevented her from suffering worse injuries.
Those little piggies are quite swollen.
The broken leg means no hiking or skiing this winter, but for this 79-year-old, the injury has been inspiring.
Really encouraged me about young people and middle-aged people and older people and how good at heart the American people are.
Drew Mickelson,